The Exorcist Believer is the newest movie out on the big screen for you guys to go and check out right now. The new horror movie that is reinventing and reigniting this franchise. But is it a good thing? Let's talk about it. So smash your thoughts down in the comment section below, smash that like button, click subscribe, and let's talk about this movie right now. Okay, so The Exorcist Believer, the rebirth of this franchise. You know, a franchise that's been dormant for a while, but you know, we always get these movies, these possession-based movies, you know, talking about Exorcist and everything like that. You know, demons coming in, taking over. It's nothing new, but obviously this is a huge franchise that was back in the day, and now they're trying to redo it, and they've even had plans to do 3 of them. But after watching Believer, and I'm not in the minority here, I'm in the majority right now, because this is awful. This is really bad, and I mean, this is a contender for one of the worst movies of the year. It is that bad, and there are multiple reasons why this movie is bad, and the first reason is, it doesn't do anything new. It does nothing new at all. It is the same thing we have seen 100 million times by now. I feel like the whole possession based with the Exorcist stuff kind of needs to take a back seat for a while. It kind of just needs to, you know, sit over there, just sit down, chill out for, you know, 5 to 10 years, just chill out there and then come back in. Because right now, it just doesn't feel refreshing. And this movie does not feel refreshing. I feel like I've seen this movie before. That's what I mean. It's no new idea here at all. Now, another thing that didn't work is the characters, man. The characters. I'm sorry, but how do you expect me to give a crap if I can't connect with any of the characters? And in this movie, you can't connect with any of them. You can't, because the pacing at the start is awful. It is so slow, and it just takes forever to get to where it is. We find out about this one thing that happens to the family, and then, you know, we don't get any exploration of the outcome of that. It's just like, yep, cool. This is how it is 13 years later. It's like, wait, what? So I'm not going to see this happen. And then there's this big reveal that happens later on that you're supposed to be like, oh my God, what a reveal. That changes everything. No, because I don't care, because I'm not connected to these characters. There is no good character arcs. You don't even get introduced to the girls. You don't even follow their story. It's basically, they're on screen, and then within a matter of 10 minutes, they're off screen again. And it's like, bro, how I can't connect with that. I don't care for these characters, so why am I bothering here? Then you continue on in the story, and then it just becomes this, snooze fest. There is zero tension. Now, a horror movie doesn't have to be insane. It doesn't have to be this Oscar-level storytelling of an Oppenheimer or the creator or something like that. That's not what I go in to look for in a horror movie. Like, look at Talk to Me, and look at it in It's Inside, It Lives Inside, and look at the one on Hulu, No One's Gonna Save You. Look at those 3 movies. The tension they build up in those scenes are absolutely edge of the seat perfection. You're on the edge of your seat constantly. You don't need the jump scares. That's what this one does as well. It relies on the jump scares to get you scared, but it doesn't work because it's so predictable, and it's like, what? Why? But you look at those other horror movies, and they are building and building and building up this tension, and you're on the edge of your seat the whole entire movie. You're like, oh my God, I'm dialed in. They get you invested in the characters, and then they build the tension from there on. This movie doesn't have any of that. That's all I want out of a horror movie. I want to feel that anxiety. Instead, I was doing these ones. Oh, what? So did something happen? Because nothing happens. And then don't even get me started when we get to the final act. The final act is all over the place. It is the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life. Well, I wouldn't say it's the dumbest thing I've ever seen, but it's one of the dumbest things. It's just a horrible ending. And, you know, legacy characters. Do I need to go into legacy characters? If you guys are a massive fan of the franchise, some of you might have an issue with some of the characters in here that they do. I know one of my friends, Patrick, he has a problem with it as well, and I can see exactly why. Obviously, I'm not a lover of this franchise like I am for like a Saw or something like that. I don't really dive into these ones as much, but you just, that final act, it's goofy, no tension, dumb, and just like, really? We're really doing this? We're doing this ending. It's just like, what? There's no satisfaction. There's no payoff. There's nothing. And I'm just like, oh, why are we doing this? It's the story, the plot itself is all over the place as well. It's just jumping. It's very much what you've seen before. A guy doesn't believe in God. This happens, and now all of a sudden he's like, oh my God, maybe I should believe in this. Maybe I should go and see this person. Let's get them free. Yeah, let's do it. And it's just like, ugh. I will say probably the best thing about this movie is the effect, the practical effect of the faces. That is probably the best thing. I liked the look of it and like how they were going demonic and stuff like that. That to me worked. That was the best thing about this film. And like, that's pretty sad, man, that you have to sit here and say the best thing about this film was the practical effects. Like, that's the best thing. You know, it's just, come on, man. Like, this is a franchise that maybe we shouldn't be bringing back. But hey, everything these days is all about franchise. It's all about, can we get this known IP, bring it back to life and start, making money off it. But The Exorcist Believer, it's a no-go for me. So let me know what you guys thought. Smash it down in the comment section below. Smash that like button for me. Click subscribe. And I'll see you guys next video. Until then, stay safe and peace out.